ha despertado el peligro.
¡Ya!
No sé, pues está todo muy bravo.
What are you loitering here for? Get lost.
Doing execution here.
I hear there's going to be a big execution here.
There certainly is. It'll be a glorious event for our town. They'll be talking about it for years.
Who's for the chop?
The biggest outlaws and reprobates for miles around. Peter of Dauba, George Weiss, and Frost Herald.
What did they do?
What didn't they do, more like? They caused trouble all over the country.
Who's this Peter of Dorba?
A noble who lost his fortune. He's been holding up merchants for months.
That's all?
At first, but then his gang started getting bloodthirsty. They wiped out a whole squad that was hunting them. He won't walk away from this.
What can you tell me about Herald?
They call him Frost because he's always cool as ice, until he starts. I've seen plenty of killers and thugs in my day, but that one's got the devil in him.
Why?
They say the only thing that'll put a smile on his face is the sound of screaming and weeping. That beast kills for pleasure. When they caught him, he had a candle made from the arm of an infant. For luck, he said.
Wash.
Christ.
Quitar.
What about Weiss?
No one actually knows where he came from, but they say the murdering started with him. He never leaves witnesses. He'd rather wipe out a whole village than take a chance.
Thanks, Bailiff. That's all I need to know.
Find out from the valley what the reprobates have been convicted of insultation. What to find out?
Yeah. Yeah.
Un segundo, creo que no hay. ¿Dónde está este? mejor caballo por allá. Sí, sí, me escapa un mejor caballo botado.
Yeah!
Vamos a ver qué decimos. Hola, ¿qué más? I need your advice.
I need your advice.
Did you find out what they did? And did you read the Black Chronicle?
Yes.
So tell me what you found out, and I'll see what I can come up with. Just bear in mind, I can help you work it out, but you'll only find exactly what you need in the Ratai Black Chronicle. Every executioner has his own way of doing things, and this bastard might have different methods in mind.
Peter of Dorba has many murders on his soul, but he's still a nobleman. He's to get 30 lashes of the rod.
That's all? They wouldn't bring an executioner all the way from Kuttenberg just for that. That doesn't sound likely.
I'll have to go and find out more.
Hangi, espera, eso yo tengo que apuntar eso. El Lord, ¿ese? Por favor. ¿Es un Lord? ¿Debe morir ahorcado? Jan de Miller, ¿cómo debes? ¿Cómo? ¿Cómo se espera un segundo? Ahogado, kill the belly of Holubok and did not come fire together, and he declared the brother of the president. Baron by the sword. Killing from listo. Ush. Ush. Ah, ese creo que sí lo de limpio. Ese ya, ese fue el que pasó. Listo ya.
Yeah. Yeah.
ya sé los castigos que toca darles a los que toca ejecutar. Creo que ya sé.
I need your advice.
Did you find out what they did? And did you read the Black Chronicle?
Yes.
So tell me what you found out, and I'll see what I can come up with. Just bear in mind, I can help you work it out, but you'll only find exactly what you need in the Ratai Black Chronicle. Every executioner has his own way of doing things, and this bastard might have different methods in mind.
Peter of Dorba has many murders on his soul, but he's still a nobleman.
He'll be hanged.
He's to be hanged.
They're going to hang a nobleman? That doesn't sound likely.
Peter of Dorba has many murders on his soul, but he's still a nobleman. His neck is going on the block.
That makes sense. His crimes are great, but he's still a nobleman, so he gets an honorable death.
George Weiss is a bloodthirsty bastard who left a trail of corpses behind him. He's to be courted by horses.
That's harsh, but then his crimes were great.
Frost Herald is the worst of them all, sent by Satan himself. The things he's done would make a demon blanch. He's to be buried alive.
Is he a woman in disguise?
No.
Then they won't bury him alive.
Frost Herald is the worst of them all, sent by Satan himself. The things he's done would make a demon blanch.
Me equivoqué. Es que es este.
He's to be burnt at the stake.
From what I've heard about him, that makes sense.
Eso.
So, have we got everything we need?
We've covered all the possibilities. There's nothing more we can think up.
What's the plan?
So, what's the plan then?
An executioner's greatest boast is to behead with one blow. That's why an executioner's sword needs to be a splendid piece of craftsmanship and sharp as a razor.
I follow you, but how can I get to the sword?
It won't be easy. The executioner's sword is one of his most valuable instruments.
So I'll have to steal it, dull the blade, and put it back before anyone notices.
Yes, that's probably the only way.
That'll be interesting. And how can I dull the sword? Should I hack at a stone wall?
I thought you were a blacksmith, son. It's enough to cock up the honing. That will make much less noise.
Couldn't it just be switched for a different one?
He'd notice straight away. It's different than a regular sword, heavier with a blunt point. The balance is different too.
I could take yours and...
He'd recognize that too. An executioner knows his sword like the back of his hand. He'd notice as soon as he picked it up.
That'll do me.
An executioner's greatest boast is to behead with one blow. That's why an executioner's sword needs to be a splendid... It won't be easy.
That'll do me. Thanks.
Toca dañar la espada. Sabotage de Sergin en el baile. Cutting Bear Sex. Sorry. So does this executions by the Gutenberg executioner. Ay, ¿qué pasó? Me pegué contra el puente. Yo creo que compré un carro que sea más rápido y soporte más pesos. Pero no soporta así. Y tiene muy poca stamina. Stamina. Y después cuando hacemos lo del poema. Poema. Poema.
going on there? Who's there? Well? What part didn't you understand? Curse it! There's someone there. Kunda! Piche! I'll find you. Come here, lily liver. You can't hide from me. You fucked up there. I'll slaughter you. I'm gonna enjoy this. I'll fight. Kurwa, enough! You've got me. Shit! Leave me be! Enough! You win!
No, forget it. Now you die.
Bastard! Enough, please. I yield.
Stop whining and fight.
A pox on you! Mother of God! He's got a nerve coming back. Someone there? Hey!
Tocó así, ¿qué más puede hacer?
Stop! Are you deaf?
Why?
For security reasons.
Ugh, come on then.
This is stolen, damn it! And this too! You can leave that right here and be glad that's the end of it. Now you can enter. Hey, put that away before I lose my temper.
Vamos a ver dónde está.
What?
Ah, sí, ya me acordé.
Yeah. Yeah.
¿Dónde está? Eso.
Are you ready, Sir Hans?
Henry, something's gone wrong.
Open up! I'm not going to talk to the door.
¿Qué pasó?
That potion tasted rather odd, and now I have a feeling my face is broken out. How do I look?
You're imagining it, sir. You look as irresistible as ever, if not more.
But I feel as if I just fell face first into a nettle patch.
Well, you're just a little flushed from the excitement. It'll pass.
If you're sure. So, what do you think? Can we go to the rendezvous?
Why wait? Carolina won't be able to resist you.
All right then. Lead on, heart. And you, Henry, follow me.
Se le brotó la frente. Ahí está el papá. Restrepo.
Tell me, Henry, how many girls have you had in your life? If you've had any at all, that is.
Well, there's been a few, but I'm sure I can't compare with you.
Ha! Very true. One day plays will be written about my amorous adventures.
Comedies or tragedies?
That might depend on how things go tonight.
Y esa que hace descalza caminando.
He's back again.
¿Quién es esa? Maruna, ¿quién es Maruna?
What do you want from me now? Take care.
Get a move on. I don't want... There's another very pretty girl living in this house here, but she's already got a suitor.
When has that ever bothered you?
Since the time her fellow threw me headfirst into a dung heap and kicked my arse for good measure.
It seems your future subjects don't hesitate to take a stick to you when it comes to minding their womenfolk.
I doubt he would have done it if he recognized me. I was, incognito.
A ver cómo nos va. Creo que debemos de grabar aquí. Sí, desde ahí, a ver qué pasa. Ay. No hay nada más difícil que vender money. Y no sé dónde estás. El frío de la noche pregunta por ti. Tarararira. Y era tan...
We're almost there. You'll hide behind a gravestone or in the bushes and don't budge from there. Otherwise you might scare her off.
Hide, Henry. Time to get started. How do you know it's her who will come out and not someone else? She got the letter and necklace, didn't she? She knows that that is, her secret admirer is coming. And what am I supposed to do? What do you think, dolt? Prompt me from that book of poetry.
Hide.
Who's there? I can't see you.
Your most ardent admirer, fair maid.
Aha! And do you have a name?
What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would still be a flower, wouldn't it? Start.
What are you saying? I can't hear you.
Gentle night, why linger on? I yearn thus for my love so long. Without her words to still my breast, who shall set my soul to rest?
Gentle night, why linger on? I earned this from my love so long. Whip out your worthy silky breasts. Who shall suck my salty bits?
No! And now my heart in sorrow dwells, from melancholic pining swells, since I, alas, was forced to part from the mistress of my heart.
I know my horses sort of well. Some alcohol from 9 to 12. Seems I always have whores apart from the mistress of my heart.
What on earth are you saying?
What's that hissing?
It's, a feral goose here in the bushes.
I shall love you then, my dear, as long as you lie with me here. If you'll not give your all to me, no longer shall I bide with thee.
I shall let you drink my beer, as long as you, buy one for me. If you'll not give your ale to me, No longer shall I buy for thee.
Jesus, Henry! What kind of local nonsense are you babbling? Me? You're the one who's babbling.
You're an odd one. I've never heard such peculiar poetry in my life. Where on earth did you come up with it?
Run for it, Hans. Run while there's still time. What on earth for? It's going splendidly.
How did you like it, dearest?
Ah, how tender you are. Father is coming! Hide!
Who is that talking? If it's some dandy again, I'll gut him with my filleting knife.
I didn't hear anyone.
Did you hear what he said?
Right under our window.
But I have a bad feeling about this, Hans. I think we should...
Are you still there?
Still here, my love. How could I have apart from you?
Father's coming! He'll kill you!
He will not. Because it'll never cross his mind where I'll be. Henry, it's time for me to claim my prize. Whatever happens, cover my back. There you are, you seducer! Now you'll see how a butcher protects his daughter's honor.
Buy me time.
You got some explaining to do, you bastard!
What are you after, you bastard, sneaking around an honest citizen's house in the dark?
I went to mourn over the grave of my great-grandmother.
Oh yeah, then what are you doing right beneath my window, eh?
Now, the question is, why are you trampling on great-granny's grave, eh?
Enough of your horse shit. One more word and I'll have you.
Ah! What are you doing here?
Oh, my darling.
Get out! Get out or I'll call Papa!
My sweet. How can you be so cruel?
Hey, what was that?
What was what?
That noise. I'm sure I heard a strange noise.
We're here in the cemetery. Maybe restless spirits, what do you reckon?
I'd swear it came from the window of my own house.
What's that got to do with me?
Someone's been creeping around after my daughter. I come out and I find you here. Quite a coincidence, eh? So, out with the truth.
You're quite mistaken. I've never laid eyes on your daughter, and if she looks anything like you, I'd rather keep it that way.
Why, you fucking...
What do you think you're doing? Climbing in here, uninvited?
Ma chérie, I came to court you.
Then go and court me from the courtyard.
Don't try to make a fool of me. I heard it clearly. What was that?
Are you alright? It seems to me you're hearing things other folk can't hear. That's not good.
You're saying I'm hearing voices in my head?
Well, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Sent Euphrosyne of Polotsk heard voices too, and she founded a monastery and churches and things.
I heard voices too. Well, could have been voices. I wouldn't swear to it though.
Look, fellas, I was standing right here and I didn't hear a thing. Do you take me for a madman?
Whatever you are, I want to know what you're doing under my daughter's window and who was talking to her. I heard it clear as day.
Good neighbour, it can't be denied that old age dulls a man's ears. I'm here alone, praying for the souls of the good people resting in the cemetery. I've nothing to do with your daughter.
That voice sounded different to yours, though. But where did he get to? You must have seen him. Unless you're covering for him.
What? You don't love me?
No, and I told you, get out!
Well, how about a kiss at least?
Out, out, out!
Oh, Christ almighty. It's haunted here. I knew I should never have come near this cemetery at night.
The only one doing any haunting here is you. And I've done wasting time with you. I'll beat you to a pulp, and then that other bastard. You'll get the hiding of your life.
I'll you. Giddy. What the? He's stealing! Watch out! A thief! Thief! Don't move a finger! You there! Stop! Hey, you! Don't move a muscle! Don't move a finger! Surrender! You'll have to answer for your law breaking.
Ya.
Creo que me fue mal. Hacerlo de nuevo. Aquí tengo el archivo grabado.
Ya. Good day to you.
Sell the stolen goods.
I've got some goods here whose owners might miss them.
All right. Let's see what we can do about that. God be with you.
Quién sabe qué habrá pasado, si no me toca repetir la misión. Y no se pudo hacer nada al respecto. Eso, en el poema nos equivocamos, quién sabe qué hubiéramos podido hacer. Nos va a tocar repetir el coso, la misión. ¿Cierto? Ah, qué mal. Solo el no vaya a grabar. Bueno, en todo caso ya solo es lodear porque creo que estoy ahí inmediatamente después de que hice la fórmula. Creo, no sé, no estoy muy seguro. Bueno, lo importante es que si tengo el loading antes de eso, entonces puedo mejorar, a ver, quién sabe qué pasó, cómo sería. Pobre Hans. Pobre Hans.
Ya.
Sí, por caballo ahí.
Who are you? You! Stop right where you are! Hey, you! Don't move a muscle!
Hey, you! Halt!
Don't move
Surrender!
a finger!
You've committed a crime and I'm arresting you.
Bueno,
You were seen thieving.
bueno.
This definitely won't come cheap. You'll learn. Crime doesn't pay.
Look, I'll tell you the truth, but you mustn't tell anyone. The Lord of Rat-Eye sent me on a secret mission, and to do it I have to bend the law a little now and again. Understand?
Well, I thought, that is, I had no idea. Well, if that's how it is, of course you may go.
Y es la verdad. Y es la verdad, porque me metió a veces en ese problema Hans Capons.
Look out.
Greetings. What do you need?
How did it go with Carolina, Sans?
It was a disaster, Henry. A disaster.
How come? Didn't your recitation do the trick?
What kind of nonsense were you feeding me? Carolina thought I was a thief breaking in to rob the place. I tried to explain, but she wouldn't listen. She told me to get out, or she'd call her father.
Oh, you're lucky I managed to keep him busy. Only now he thinks I'm the village idiot.
Well, thanks for that, at least. Anyway, Carolina slammed the door in my face, so I suppose I'll have to look elsewhere for the love of my life.
Oh, back to writing love letters.
To hell with love letters. Imagine. That silly goose couldn't even read.
Ah, shame. She missed out on something very rare.
Indeed. Here's the letter, Henry. Read it. At least you're capable of appreciating my literary talent. Read and learn from a poet. God be with you.
No, pero yo quiero arreglar la situación. A ver. Vuelvo a hablar, pero... Sí, de los que... No, ¿se grabó? No, venga a ver. No, ok.